Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Peter Ibrahimov, and today I want to show you something really exciting. And so let's start. And today is February 1st, 2018, and just recently I come across one of the mining companies. So specifically, I would like to say thank you for my sponsor. Thank you to my sponsor, David. So you probably know him a lot. He did a lot of video for Agam and Questra. His specific knowledge in the finance. So he's like really did some reviews, and he put up some very cool videos. What I would like to do, I would like to show his presentation, because you would see what kind of opportunity this company holding for us. And actually the company is registered in Hong Kong government websites. So before further ado, I'm turning to the David. So David will explain and share this idea. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.
Hey there everybody, this is David here. I want to share with you an opportunity that came across my desk a handful of days ago from a gentleman who's on my Skype contact list, and his name is Dennis. He's from Russia. A handful of times he has messaged me, asked if I had a chance to look at this, and I didn't. I didn't pay any attention to it. I overlooked it. And finally, you know, the repetition of showing me and telling me to take a look at it finally did. What I came across was something I think is worthy of sharing with you guys. And I'm going to go through this. I know for a fact nobody in the United States has any clue that this even exists. They're a company out of Singapore. They've been around since 2017, September 5th. They're fairly new, and what they are is a mining company. What you're looking at here is a pie chart. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, Dashcoin, Zcash, Dogecoin. Those are the currencies that they're mining, and that's where the profits are coming in. The opportunity is extremely lucrative. I'm going to show you some income proof and some withdrawal proof. That's not from me. It's going to be from my sponsor, who's kind enough to share some screenshots with me, because that is exactly what I was curious about as well. But let's just go quick here and I'll share with you what I learned about this company and something that you can take a look at. As far as transparency, they're extremely transparent, and I'll tell you what, their support is really responsive, and I'm going to go through that in a second as well too. These are documents that you can look up on the Singapore government site. They are real. They're a physical building. They've put up $24 million of their own money. You can go through each and one of these. You can actually go to the government site itself. You click on here, it'll pull it up. You can type in the ID number for the company. It'll show that. It's only going to show you an abbreviated version there because they want you to pay money for the full document, but they've already posted them here for you to look at. So everything is here. They're very transparent, and like I said, support was really responsive. As far as investments, people, there are two ways to go about doing this, and this is why it's really, really lucrative. And I had to sit back and watch this for a second and just look at what they're actually doing. There are two different ways to make money, or both. One is opening a deposit. Now they have 7 plans. So for example, plan 1 is anywhere you can invest anywhere from $25 to $499. You get a 1% profit per day for 20 days. You get paid out daily, Monday through Friday. Plan 2 is $500 to $24.99. You get 1.2% daily for 40 days. Now you can reinvest these profits or you can withdraw them daily, and I'm going to share that with you in a second here. Plan 3, for example, is $2,500 to $99.99. You get 1.4%. The term is 60 days. Get paid Monday through Friday. So if I type in $2,500, for example here, got a calculator, that's 1.4% within 60 days. That $2,500 will have accumulated $2,100 over the course of that 60 days. Pretty impressive here. So it goes from 1% all the way up to Plan 7, which has 140 days, 2.2%, 300,000 to 500,000. The important thing I want to share with you guys here is you don't need money to invest initially. Now, if this is something that excites you and you want to get going, I have a link in the bottom. If you want to register, it's free. You can start promoting this thing and start acquiring referrals, building income without you ever actually depositing money. But the caveat here, which is obviously the only way they can do that, is for you to withdraw your money, you have to invest, and you have to invest in at least $25 to $499. You don't need the initial capital up front to invest, to start making money. You can start accruing profits, but you'll have to invest at least a minimum of $25 to release any of those profits that you have accrued. Okay? The other way of making money here is the equipment lease. You know, they're a mining company. It takes power, it takes energy, it takes building space, and you can rent it out. Now, these terms are for a lease of 1 year, all right? They have 7 plans. You get paid anywhere from 2%, Plan 7, all the way up to 4.4% per day. For example, if you type in $500, that $500 over 365 days is going to give you $3,650. You can reinvest it or you can pull that out daily. So you can actually make money on both of these at the same time. So that's why I think it's extremely lucrative, and it really grabbed my attention. Now, as far as people getting paid and withdrawing money, I'm going to show you that here in a second here. It's very, very impressive. This is what's really got me excited. Like I said, transparency is one of the main things I look for. You know, if they're on a government site and they're listed there, they're a real deal. They are new. Like I said, nobody here in the States has even a clue that this even exists. So for those of you who are in the States who want to jump on something that's ready to take off, this would be the one. But I'm going to show you some income proof from my sponsor, who was kind enough to share some screenshots with me, and I want to share with you because I did need the proof myself exactly before I even started to make a decision. It's one thing to have somebody post something and say, hey, take a look at this, I'm making good money. I still need to see visually that you're making money, and I'm going to go through that in a second here. There is a career ladder, and a lot of companies are running this same thing here. On the investment side that I just showed you, you get paid 8 levels deep, 7 on your first level, 4%, 3% on and on down to 8 levels. The referral program on the renting side of the equipment is 8 levels as well. Their percentages are a little higher on here, and is typically obviously a graph of what it might look like. Okay. What I also want to go through here is the leader program. This is what a lot of companies are structured like. I know a handful of platforms are structured like Questra World. Iseco is another company that's set up just like this, just a little bit differently, but the plans are relatively the same. Now here what it's saying is you need a personal turnover $300 on your first level, and then a total turnover of $10,000, you get a $100 bonus, and then so on up to the career ladder of level 10. So it's pretty lucrative on this end as well too. So a lot of programs are running this type of structure, so it must be very profitable. Another aspect of this business is you can open up branches wherever you are in your country. It goes in detail and the type of help you would get as far as you want to operate in your own country, in your own building. Well, I'm going to go to a screenshot, and I want to share with you my sponsor to let you know that he is my sponsor. His name is Dennis, okay? So I want to share with you Dennis's screenshots that he's kind enough to show me, and I'm going to show you exactly the kind of money that he's making. Here's a screenshot of Dennis. He has a total structural turnover of $310,294. That was as of a few days ago. He's roughly making $30,000 a month. All right, and he's only been in this a handful of months. Here's how balanced this thing is. And I asked him how he was marketing this. He says, David, I'm just sharing this with people that I know, and obviously it's taken off quite a bit. Matter of fact, I was on to Skype with him this morning. He had another $150,000 worth of investments coming in. Incredible. What I want to show you here is, see, on level 1, he's got $42,000 worth of investments. On his second level, he has $46,000. On his third level, $44,000. On his fourth level, $50,000. Look at how balanced that is. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. And those were the levels that I showed you on the investment side and the lease side. Currently, he isn't on the rental side, but he is going to be doing that. This is just on the investment side, all right? $44,000 on his fifth level, $29,600 on his seventh level, $30,000 on his seventh, $22,000 respectively on his eighth level. Absolutely amazing. There's no doubt there's money being paid here, and he's making very, very good money. Is there getting any withdrawals? Well, that's another thing I wanted to know. And look at all these withdrawals that he's getting. These are all successful withdrawals, and look at the amounts. I didn't ask how long it took for him to get them, but they are all successful. These are all withdrawals that he was getting, and that's as of this year. This is last month. This is just recently on the 8th. Another screenshot of withdrawals, 1127 on the way up to 1220, several times a day on some of these. A lot of withdrawing here going on. As far as the conversations with my friend here in Russia, it was really extensive. I asked a lot of questions, went back and forth, shared a lot of images. He shared some images with me, an extensive amount of conversation with this gentleman who was gracious enough to share this information with me that got me over the top, because frankly, I don't think I was going to do another program. I was not going to actually go about getting involved with another program, but I am investing about $400 within the next week here or so. Again, you do not need any money to initially invest to make money. You can accrue profits, you can reinvest profit, but you can't withdraw the profits because you have to at least invest $25 to unlock. There are several ways you can fund your money. Obviously, Bitcoin for us in the States here is one of them, but payment systems are as such: Advanced Cash, Perfect Money, Bitcoin, and Payeer. Guys, take a look at this. It's a very robust platform. If you go into opening deposits, we got a lot of information here. Your deposits, the career, your partners. Obviously, I don't have that yet, but I'm in the process of doing that. Your history. So it's a very robust system. So if you want to check this thing out, you can set up a free account. The link is in the description. Take a look at this thing. I'm going to start doing some weekly videos with this thing. I really have a good feeling about this. Again, don't put in any more money than you can afford. Like I said, you don't actually need any money in the beginning to invest, but eventually to be able to withdraw any of that money, you're going to have to actually, put some money in as well. Another thing I wanted to share with you that caught my attention, if I go to the home page, what I seen down here, and it just struck me, I was looking at our advantages, and I was reading all of these, and these are all really good. And this one got me: investment guarantees. You'll receive your profit regardless of any external factors. Now, that could have been expanded a little more, but again, to put that on your website, you got to hold true to that. Check this out. If you guys want to get a hold of me, you can email me, you can Skype me. You guys know I'm always there to help you. And I was not expecting this at all. I was not expecting this. It was a huge surprise. If you want to take a look at this, you want to join, again, you don't need money to invest. You'll need to invest eventually if you want to withdraw any money at the time. Hey, this is Dave. I appreciate